Pascal Math Contest 2003, Grade 9. Number 1, square root 169 minus square root 25 equals square root 169. That's the 13 square. So square root 13 square minus square root 25. That's the 5 square. So 13 minus 5, that's the 8. So the answer is A. Number 2, the missing number in the geometric sequence 2, 6, 18, 54, blank 486 is, that's the first term A, 6, 18, and 54, 486. Geometric sequence, the general term is the A first term times R2n minus 1. The R equals the adjacent two number, so A2 over A1 or A3 over A2, or continue the last over the second last. In this problem, the R is the 6 over 2, that's the 3. So easy way, we use the 2 times 3. Get the 6, 6 times 3, 18 times 3, and also times 3. Missing term is the 54 times 3. That's the 162. Or we use the general term, that's the fifth term, A fifth equals the A first number times 3 to the 5 minus 1. So that's the 2 times 3 to power 4. 3 to power 4, that's the 81. Still 162. So the number 2, the answer is D. Number 3, the value of 6 plus 6 times 3 minus 3 over 3. So that's the 6 plus 6 times 3 minus 3 over 3. Easy way, 6, we split 6 over 3, that's the 2, plus 6 times 3 over 3 is the 6, minus 3 over 3, that's the 1, minus 1, so that's the 7. So the number 3, the answer is B, 7. Number 4, in the diagram, the value of x is for the opposite angle. We call the vertical angle. All vertical angles are equal, 40 and 40. This angle, two angles are equal. We call the vertical angle. Also, these two with the two arcs angle equal, still the vertical angle. And 120 is the exterior angle of the triangle. So exterior angle equal to the sum of opposite two interior angle. So 120 equals the x plus the 40. X, that's the 120 minus 40, that's the 80. So number 4, the answer is E. Number 5, the value of 2 to power 8 over 8 square. We can use the exponent law to do this problem, 8 to power A, and also 8 is the 2 cube, then square. So numerator 2 to 8th, denominator exponent law a to the power m to n equal to power of the power, use the multiplication m times n. So denominator is the 2 to the 6, 2 times 3. Now they equal to exponent law. That's the a to power m over a to n equal to a to m minus n. So this is the 2 raised to the 8 minus 6. That's the 2 square. That's the 4. So the answer of the number 5 is C. Number 6, which of the following is not equal to 18 over 5? Answer A is the 6 squared over 10. That's the 36 over 10. Cancel the 2, that's the 5, 18. So 18 over 5. And B is the 1 over 5. 6 times 3. That's the 3 times 6. That's the 18 over 5. Now B is still 18 over 5. So choice C is the 18 plus 1 over 5 plus 1. That's the 19 over 6. So this one is not equal to 18 over 5. So number 6, the answer is C. Number 7, in the diagram, the number 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, and 8 are substituted in some order for the letters A, B, C, D, E, F, so that the number between and below two numbers is the positive difference between those two numbers. For example, the 7 in the third row is the positive difference between the D and the 9, thus D equals 2 because 9 minus 2 is 7. The value of A plus C is. Now we start from the 3. 3 is the positive difference between the 7 and the F. So we only can use the number 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 8. So 7 minus F equals 3. So that F must be 4. So F equals the 4. Now we cross the 4. So up level is the 9. 9 minus 7 is the 2. So the D equals 2. So I use the A minus B equals C. We also can use the A minus C equals B. That's easy. We do the problem. So 7 minus F, positive difference is the 3. So find the F. We just use the 7 minus 3. Same way, we use the 9 minus 7 equals D. Also, 9 minus 4, that's the 5. So E is the 5. Now we cross the 5. And 10 minus 2 is the A. That's the 8. So A is the 8. 10 minus 9, that's the B. So B is the 1. 1 plus 5 equals C. The C is the 6. So we have the 1, 2, 6, 8. So the question asks the A plus C. A is the 8. C is the 6. 8 plus 6, that's the 14. So number 7, the answer is E. Number 8. What is the area of rectangle ABCD? So the BC, that's the length. Length equals x2 minus x1. Distance must be positive number. So you use the -1 minus 4 or 4 minus -1. It doesn't matter, but we need positive the difference. So that's the 5. So length is the 5. The width, that's the height. So the width is the y2 minus y1 absolute value. So this one we use the 5 minus 2. That's the 3. So width is the 3. Area of rectangle is length times width. That's the 5 times 3. So the answer is 15. That's the choice A. Number 9, the largest prime number less than 30 that can be written as the sum of two prime numbers is. First, let's list all the prime number less than the 30 because the largest prime number we from the 29 larger to smaller and 23, 19, 17, 13, 11, 7, 5, 3, 2. So the prime number except the 2, always the odd number. Odd number, right, has the 2 smaller the prime number. The 1 must be the 2 because even plus odd equals the odd. So 2 plus an odd number, a prime number, if it's still the prime number that we are looking for. So 29, if we minus 2, that's the 27. So 27 not prime. Take a larger prime number equals the 2 plus another prime number. That's what we are looking for. So we try to find the larger prime number. So we use the 29 minus 2. So 23 minus 2, that's the 21, not prime. 19 minus 2 is the 7. That's the prime. So the larger prime number should be the 19. We can still do this one. So 17 minus 2, 15. 13 minus 2, 11. 11 minus 2, that's the 9. 7 minus 2, 5. 5 minus 2, 3. 3 minus 2, that's the 1. 2 minus 2, that's the 0. So the largest number can write a sum of the two other prime number is the 19. Actually, the 7 still works because 7 minus 2 equals 5. 5 minus 2 is the 3, still works, but largest one is the 19. So we always do the opposite way. We use this the larger prime number minus 2 if they equal prime number. That's the 19 equals 2 plus 17. So the number 9, the answer is 19C. Number 10, which of the following number is the largest? The A is the 3.2571. The B is 3.2571. Repeating, that means still from the 2571. The C is the 3.2571 and 571 repeating, and 3.2571 repeating, continue on 71. The last one 3.2571 repeating to the 1, continue on the 1. So the first 4 number to the right of the decimal, the points, they are all the same. So the fifth digit, the first no fifth digit, that means 0. So 02571, the 7 is the largest. That means the number 3.2571 repeating, that's the largest. So the number 10, the answer is D. Number 11. If x equals 2 and y equals -3, satisfy the equation 2x squared plus kxy plus 4, then the value of the k. So 2x squared, and the x is the 2. That means the plug in x 2 times 2 squared plus k times x 2, y is the -3, equal to the 4. Simplify this equation, 2 times 2 squared, that's the 8, minus 2 times -3 minus 6k equals the 4. So 6k equals 8 minus 4, that's the 4. Isolate the k equation both sides divided by 6. K equals the 4 over 6. Cancel 2, that's the 2 over 3. So the number 11 answer is A. Number 12. At a math conference, the following exchange rates are used. 1 calculator equals 100 rulers. 10 rulers equals 30 compasses. 25 compasses equals 50 protractors. How many protractors are equivalent to 1 calculator? 1 calculator. Convert to the protractor. So the 1 calculator, first the conversion facts, that's the 1 calculator equals 100 rulers. So I try to cancel calculator and convert first to the rulers. Now the 1 calculator equals the 100 rulers. Now I can cancel the calculator. And then we need to cancel the ruler. So we put the ruler. So that's the 10 ruler. 10 rulers equal to 30 compasses. Now we can cancel the rulers, but the compasses not are the final unit, so we still need to cancel the compasses. So compasses, that's the 25 compasses. Equal to 50 protractor. Now we can cancel the compasses. Right now, we just leave us the protractors right now. Now we can do the math. That's equals 1 times 100 over 1. That's the 100. 30 over 10. That's the 3. And 50 over 25. Cancel 25. And the numerator is 2 times 2. Now they equal to 600. So the answer of number 12 is B. Number 13. In the diagram, each of the 15 small squares is going to be colored. Any two squares that have a vertex in common or share a side must be a different color. What is the least number of different colors needed? Now we need to fill the color, but they have the restriction. I need the shared vertex, like this is the shared vertex. All the shared same side cannot be the same color. So if we put the first square, use the color 1, whatever the color, and the second color 2. Around this the shared vertex, we need the 4 colors because these 4 colors cannot be same. And when we go to the next 4, we can copy that. So we didn't break the law. The common vertex always the 4 different color. The last one we still can put the 1, 3. Now all the vertex, shared vertex is shared by the 4 squares. They are not the same number color. So, and the bottom one is start another one. We can just copy the top the row. 1, 2. Share the vertex here. 1, 2, 1. And we can check each the vertex not with the same color. So that's the 4 color we need to satisfy the 2 restriction. So the number 13, the answer is B. Number 14. If x and y are positive integers and x plus y equals 5, then a possible value for 2x minus y is x plus y equals 5, and also x and y are positive integer. So possible value of the 2x minus y, x, y value could be the 1, 4, 4, 1, 2, 3, 3, 2. Only the 4 possible choice. So we put the 1, 4. That's the 2 times 1 minus 4. That's the negative 2. So we have the negative 2 choice. So number 14, the answer is D. Number 15. In the diagram, square ABCD is made up of 36 squares, each with side length 1. The area of the square KLMN in square units is the square KLMN area. So we use the ABCD area minus the side triangle area. So the triangle is the base is 2, 4. Each is the 2, 4, 2, 4. So they have the same area. We just use the 4 times the 1. That's the ANK area. So A, B, C, D, that's the 6 times 6 because the unit small square is 1. So 6 times 6 minus 4 identical triangle. Triangle area 1 over 2 times base 2 times height 4. So 36 minus cancel 2, that's 16. 36 minus 16, that's the 20. So the 15, the answer is 20. That's the choice D. Number 16. If n is any integer, n plus 3, n minus 9, n minus 4, n plus 6, and n minus 1 are also integers. If n plus 3, n minus 9, n minus 4, n plus 6, and n minus 1 are arranged from smallest to largest, the integer in the middle is the number is the n plus 3, n minus 9, n minus 4, n plus 6, n minus 1. So ordered from the smallest to the largest, we don't care about the n. We just compare the another number, and then this about that. So -9 is the smallest, so we put the n minus 9, and then -4, second smallest, the number is the n minus 9, and then n minus 1, n plus 3, and n plus 6. The middle number is the n minus 1. Therefore, the answer of 16 is E. Number 17. In the diagram, AB is a straight line. The value of x is. First, look at the 140. 140 is the exterior angle of the big triangle. So 140 equals the sum of opposite two interior angle. That's the 3y plus the 59. So 3y equals the 81. Y equals the 27. Look at this triangle. That means the 59 plus 2y, that's the 54, plus x, that's the 180. Sum of the interior angle is the 180. X, that's the 180 minus 113. That's the 67. So the answer of the 17 is A. Number 18. The average of a list of n numbers is 7. When the number -11 is added to the list, the new average is 6. What is the value of the n? We know the average equal to the sum of number divided by number of number. Also, the sum of the number, we can use the average times number of the number. Sum of n number equal to average 7 times number of the number. Now add the negative 11 to the list. So right now is the number of number is the n plus 1. And the 7n, that's the first n numbers, 7n. We add the negative 11, that's the new sum. New sum also equal to the average, that's the 6 times number of number right now is the n plus 1. Now solve this equation, 7n minus 11 equals the 6n plus 6. So n equals 11 plus 6, that's the 17. Therefore, the answer of 18 is the 17. Number 19. In the diagram, what is the area of quadrilateral ABCD? Now we connect the AC. The quadrilateral area now divided into the right triangle. So we need to figure out AD. The first we figure out AC square. What's the AC square? Equal to the 4 square plus 7 square. That's the 16 plus 49. That's the 65. That's the AC square. AD square, Pythagorean theorem. AD square plus the 1 square equal to AC square. So AD square equals the 65 minus 1, that's the 64. AD, that's the 8. So AD is the 8. Now area of the ABCD equal to the triangle ABC area, that's the 1/2 base times height plus ACD area 1/2 times base times height. 2 cancel 2, that's the 2, so 14 plus cancel 2, that's the 4, that's the 18. 14 plus 4, that's the 18. So the answer of the 19 is C. Number 20. The people of even land never use odd digit. Instead of counting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, an even lander counts 2, 4, 6, 8, 20, 22. What is an even lander's version of the integer 111? So the even digits, that's the 0, 2, 4, 6, 8. So because they only use the even digits, so their number they already gave us, that's the 2, 4, 6, 8. And then that will be the 20, 22, 24, 26, 28, then 40, 42, 44, 46, 48. Not good enough to find the pattern. Before 2, that's the 0, not counted as the 1. So 1 is counted as 2. So we don't have this number. So in the first, from 1 to 99 numbers, they only have we start with the 2, 4, 6, 8. So that's the 20. 20 plus first row, that's the full number. So in the first 100, that's the 24 numbers. Next, start with the 200. So 220, still the 0, 2, 4, 6, 8. That's the one more than the first from the 1 to 99 because we have the 200, that's the 25. After 2, that's the 4. All in the 400, the number another 25. 6, another 25. And all this, the full number together, that's the 99. 99, 800 to the 808, that's the 5. And 820, so another 5. Now is the 10, that's the 109. 2 more numbers, so that's the 840, that's the 110. 842, that's the 111. So the number 111 count in the even length is the 842. So the answer is D. Number 21. A straight one-way city street has 8 consecutive traffic lights. Every light remains green for 1.5 minutes, yellow for 3 seconds, and red for the 1.5 minutes. The lights are synchronized so that each light turns red 10 seconds after the preceding one turns red. What is the longest interval of time, the seconds during which all 8 lights are green? One-way city street has 8 consecutive traffic lights. Number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And also, the green light remains 1.5 the minute. 1.5 minute rewrite as the seconds times 60. That's the 90 seconds. That's the green light. Red light, same thing, is the 90 lasting 90 seconds. We don't care about the yellow light. So now the first light start the right at the 0 seconds. And the next, number 2, start as the 10 seconds. Number 3, start as the 20, 30. Number 5, 40. Number 6, to be the right at the 50 seconds. Number 7, to be the right at the 60. Number 8, that will be the 70. And the first light, the right light remains the 90 seconds. So start the right line from 0 to 90. From the 90 seconds, so right line plus 90 will be the start of the green light. So number 1 to be the green at the 90 seconds. From 0 to 90, that's the red. From the 90 to 180, that will be green. The second will be the 100 plus 90, 110, 30 plus the 120, 130, 140, 150, 160. Now, from the 90, it will be the green. This is all the green between. Number one, the light. Number one light start the green at the 90 seconds. It lasting the 90 seconds. So from the 180, it tend to be the yellow. The first traffic light from 90 seconds to 180 seconds, it all the green. The number 8 light to be the green at the 160. So from the 160 the seconds, the 8 light to be the green. So from the 160 to the 180, all the lights are green. So 180 minus 160, that's the 20. The number 21, the answer is C. Number 22, in the diagram, two circles with centers A and B intersect at points P and Q so that angle PAQ equals 60 degrees and angle PBQ is 90 degrees. What is the ratio of the area of the circle with center A to the area of the circle with the center B? Let's connect P and Q, and PAQ is 60 degree, and the PBQ, that's the 90 degree. Because the PA and the PQ, that's the radius, I use the RA, so that's the radius of the A, and the PB and the QB, that's the RB. Now, what's the PQ? So, the A is the 60 and the PA and the AQ is the same length, that's the RA. If the angle PAQ, that's the X, sum of the interior angle 60 plus the X plus X equals 180. Because RA equal RA, that's the isosceles right triangle. 2x equals 120, x equal to 60. So all these two angles is the 60. So 60, 60. That means the PAQ are equilateral triangle. PQ still equals RA. So PBQ is the right triangle. So RA square equals the RB square plus RB square. That means RA square equal to the 2RB square. That means the RA square over RB square. That's the 2. Now the area of the circle A and the area of the circle B ratio. So pi RA square. B, the area, is the pi RB square. So that the cancel the pi. That's the RA square over RB square. RA square over RB square, that's the 2. That means the 2 over 1. So the ratio of the area is the 2 to 1. That's the answer D. Number 23. An escalator moves at a constant rate from one floor up to the next floor. Jack walks up 29 steps while traveling on the escalator between the floors. Jill takes twice as long to travel between the floors and walks up only 11 steps. When it is stopped, how many steps does the elevator have between the two floors? So the problem is ask the how many steps between the two floors. So escalator, that's the automatic moving up the stair like this one. So we don't know how many continue on to the next floor, the second floor, like this. So between the two floors, they move on the constant speed. If we let the steps of the stairs, that's the x, total x steps, we know the time equals the distance over speed. Here, the steps between two floors is the x steps, but the Jill and the Jack are all the working up on the elevator. The Jill takes twice as long as the Jack, so time of the Jack times 2 equals the time of the Jill. That means the 2 times Jack takes the distance is x minus 29. Jack walks up 29 steps. X minus 29, that's the elevator automatically move up. So distance divided by speed equal to Jill. The number between two floors is the x minus Jill walk up 11 steps, so divided by s. Now the equation both sides cancel s. 2x minus 58 equal to x minus 11. X equal to 58 minus 11. That's the 47. Therefore, the answer of 23 is A. Number 24. An artist wants to complete a cover a rectangle with identical sized squares which do not overlap and do not extend beyond the edges of the rectangle. If the rectangle is 60.5 centimeter long and 47 2/3 centimeter wide, what is the minimum number of squares required? Let's draw the rectangle. They covered with the identical smaller square, no overlapping, no the beyond the edges. So the width is the 47 2/3. Length is the 60.5. They ask minimum the number of squares required to cover the whole rectangle. Let the number of the squares in the width is the x. The number of the squares of the length is the y. So The the length of the width is the 47 2/3. The number is the x, so use the length, total length divided by number of the number. That means the side length of the square is an average because they are all identical. The length of the rectangle is the 61/2. The number is the y, x over y. If they are the single equation, we can do left over right. X over y equal to 47 2/3 over 61/2. That means the 143 over the 122. So simplify this tower fraction. Inside times inside. Go to the denominator 3 times 121. We can write as the 11 times 11. So the outside times outside number go to the numerator. So 2 times 143 is the 11 times 13. Now cancel 11. That be the 26 over 33. That's the length over width. That's the 26 over 33. So smallest number of the tiles of the x, that is the 26. Smallest number of the y can be the 33. Still, x can be the 52, y can be the 66. The minimum number of the squares, so we use the 26 over 33. That's the x is the 26, y is the 33. So the total number of the squares, use the length 26 times width 33. That's the total number of squares. The 20 times 33, that's the 660 plus 6 times 33, that's the 198. The sum is 858. Therefore, the answer of 24 is B. Number 25. In the cube shown, L and K are midpoints of adjacent edges AD and AB. The perpendicular distance from F to the line segment LK is 10. What is the volume of the cube to the nearest integer? To calculate volume, we need to know side length. So that's the x. K and L midpoint, so AK, that's the x over 2. AL, that's the x over 2. So LK, Pythagorean theorem, LK square equals the x over 2 bracket square plus x over 2 square. That's the x square over 4 plus x square over 4. That's the x square over 2. Now the LK equal to the x over root 2. Now we draw from the F, draw the perpendicular line to the LK. That's the given, that's the 10. Draw the FL and also draw another line, the FK. That means FLK is the isosceles right triangle. The isosceles triangle, from the vertex to the base, the height, also the median and the angle bisector. So LM, that means the median, that means the LM equals MK. M also is the midpoint because that's the isosceles triangle. So that's the midpoint. That means the LM equals the half of the LK, x over 2 square root 2. That's the LM. Now we use the Pythagorean theorem. Calculate what's the LF. So LF square equal to FM square plus LM square. So FM square, that's the 10 square plus x over 2 root 2 square. That's the 100 plus x square over 8. Connect the line in this one. From the L, we draw the perpendicular line to the base. From this base, this is the perpendicular line, same as the x. Because L is the midpoint, so this point N still midpoint. Now we connect Fn square equal to the Gn square plus Gf square. Here is the right angle. Be careful. So Gn, that's the half of the x square. Gf is the side length x square. So that's the x square over 4 plus x square. That's the 5 over 4 x square. Right triangle LFN. Use the Pythagorean theorem. LF square equal to LN square plus FN square. LF square is the 100 plus x square over 8 equal to Ln, same as the edge, that's the x square. Fn, that's the 5 over 4 x square. Solve this equation. 100 equal to the x square plus 5 over 4 x square minus x square over 8. So x square is the 8 x square over 8. 5 over 4 times 2, that's the 10 over 8 x square minus x square, that's the 17 over 8 x square. So come to the left side. We from this part come to here. So 17 over 8 x square equal 100. So x square is the 800 over 17. x is the square root 800 over 17. Volume. Cube volume is the side length cube. That's the x cube. So that's the square root 800 over 17, the cube, rounded to the integer. That's the 323. So the answer of number 25, that's the A